Hey, what's up guys? Tony here with Venture 2. Thanks for tuning in. Well, it's that time again. Second ACK kayak demo of 2015 and I'm heading that way. But I'm going there in style, guys. In my brand new 1999 GMC conversion van. Let's go. In the last video you seen me and a buddy get on the Hobie PA-17 tandem, and every time I come to these shows I tend to always gravitate toward the Pro Angler series, but I've decided this time to get on a Revolution. For you guys my size that may be interested in something that's smaller and not as expensive as the Pro Angler line. Alright, cool. Initial impressions right off the bat. Obviously stability, it's not going to be as stable as the Pro Angler. I probably could stand in this kayak, and for you newer viewers that don't know my size, I'm 6'3", 250 pounds. So I'm able to fit in this kayak. However, I do have the pedals in their most forward position on number 6, but it does fit me. Give you another shot of that. See, I have the pedals as far as they will go forward. Now, immediately you can tell a difference in your starting speed. I mean, it doesn't take much effort to get this thing moving. It tracks fast, it's narrow, and I could easily fish out of this kayak. But I think the most notable upgrade that Hobie did was this seat. It's got that new 2015, I don't know if they call it the Advantage seat or whatever, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the seat that you're not sitting in the bottom of the kayak in a pool of water. You're up about a couple inches, and it's actually adjustable 3 different ways. You can adjust the back, you can adjust the height. It has lumbar adjustment, and also you can take the seat completely out, and it has 4 foldable legs on the bottom where you can use it as a beach chair. So that's really cool. As you can see, I do fit in this kayak. Again, not as comfortable as the Pro Angler, but definitely doable. I could see easily spending the day out on the water fishing or pedaling around and enjoying my time. And you still got an ample amount of storage, and look, I'm sitting side saddle in it right now, so I could still fish. I could still get to my rear crate in the back. My suggestion, if you have the money and you're a serious fisherman, go ahead and invest in the Pro Angler, but if not, the Revolution is definitely a good choice as well. I think it's 13. All right. I ain't got much of a runway, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. I'm getting smoked. There went my gas. Oh, he ran out of gas, bro. Revo all the way.
No brakes! No brakes!
That's the end of that.
I beat you to the dock.
Feels a little slow, but it all depends really on how far you're going to be traveling. Really, and if you go, most of the time I don't travel very far when I'm kayaking. I'm just going out fishing, so it works well for that.
And what's your size? How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah, 5'10", 230. So I got a little bit of extra mass, right?
I really like those mixed colors. I wish Hobie would start doing some designs like that just to change it up a little. Do you watch the show? Do you watch my channel?
I've watched your channel a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah, on the initial reviews. Right now I currently rent. So I go fishing. I try to go fishing as much as I can. I just moved down here and I rent kayaks a lot.
Oh, okay.
And trying to figure out which one I want to get.
Awesome.
So
have you tried the natives yet?
I've just done here, and I've just used them in the demo here. but I haven't actually fished out of one. So I'm interested to see how the propel system works with regards to, a lot of them I've been using is like the Hobie Outback, and I do really like that. But I don't know about propel in the marshes. I fish a lot of saltwater in the marsh. So I'm not sure how that's going to really work out. That's my biggest concern, right? The idea of reversing and everything sounds great. Plus I like to do some fly fishing, and then that's pretty unwieldy when you get it up out of the hull.
That's a good point, yeah.
Stuff, right?
That's a great point. Well, that just goes to show you, right there, we didn't even do a review of the kayak he was in, because we're thinking about the ones you can pedal, the Hobies, the natives. That's what people are waiting for. When you go to these demos, when you see people paddling a kayak around, it's usually because all the pedal kayaks are taken, and they're just waiting for one to become free so they can test it out. And a lot of you guys are interested in kayaking because it's a way cheaper alternative than buying a boat for fishing. And when it comes to fishing, having your hands free makes a world of difference. And there's some people out there, there's always going to be the negative bunch that say, hey, you got a pedal kayak, not a paddle kayak. You're not a real yakker. You don't know how to kayak. You pedal. You don't know what you're doing. Well, you know, just because someone's invented a great thing, they had a great idea, they made something available to people that couldn't paddle. Now you have people that can, you know, of all ages that maybe couldn't kayak before can enjoy the sport of kayaking because of these pedal systems. But at the end of the day, you have to choose what works best for you and what suits your needs. And of course, what makes you comfortable and happy.
We saw you out in it last year's demo.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'm going, you know what, we could do that, you know?
We're just going along at a very slow walking
Yeah,
pace.
this is like walking pace. We're not exerting ourselves.
It's very, very easy to pedal. There's no real effort involved. It's more effort to walk than it is to do this.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Really crank it up. You know we could, but if we're just out
I think we could leave
having.
a wake if we wanted to.
Y'all want to try?
You want to leave a wake? Let's go.
Yeah.
Clear? All right, let's go.
Keep up with us now.
I need an extra person.
Sitting on an aircraft carrier, and they would take it out whenever they do the yard. They do take it out and do high-speed runs.
Sure.
It reminded me of that.
That's awesome.
Did you see the wake?
Oh yeah. I was having a hard time keeping up to film.
What's up, big dog?
What's happening, man?
Take a look at my bad boy.
I am.
Wow. You want me to spill the beans for you?
Spill 'em.
That's the guts. So you got your regular battery, which is your like a lawnmower battery.
Right.
So you can charge it, and it won't go bad.
You got your charge controller.
You got the charge controller right
12
there.
volt.
It'll shut off after it's charged. You don't have to worry about it. Put it in your car, forget about it.
How many watts your panel putting on?
I think it's. I did a test on it. It was like 13.
13 watts.
It was more than enough to keep the battery going.
Awesome. I like it.
And you remember last year I had the bigger panel. Technology is getting way better.
There you go.
And a lot cheaper. Yeah. Phillips isn't here either.
Come on, baby. It's nice, huh?
What's the yellow thing?
Camera. Say cheese.
Check me out.
Check him
I
out.
hope you stand with a paddleboard. It's not a pro angler.
Looking like a pro, baby. He's speeding.
And honestly, I don't know what to say about it because this is the first time I've ever been on one. But at first, it seemed extremely wobbly, but I'm getting more and more used to it. And I don't know, from a fishing aspect, I could see only using this thing in very calm waters. But that may just be because I'm a newbie. Anything other than a light wind or light chop, I'd be swimming with the fishies. Okay, I'm really starting to like this stand-up paddleboard. I can see it being an advantage of getting on the water extremely quick. We can launch anywhere with our kayaks, but with this thing, you could carry it just about anywhere, or you could carry it anywhere and be on the water in no time. I do have a lot of buddies that fly fish, and having this nice open wide deck with no obstacles to get your fly line tangled up probably make for great fly fishing opportunities.
Was my first hobby, and once I went into a pro angler, there's no other hobby that I'll ever. But it's they've done a lot of improvements on the Outback. So like I actually enjoy fishing out of it now more than I ever used to. The seat, they opened up the cockpit a little bit more. They flattened out the deck, so you actually do have a standing area, even though it's not like a pro angler. The boat itself is stable enough to accommodate standing, but so it's a much better boat than it used to be. But it's still not a pro.
Yeah. Well, I want something light enough. I want something light enough. I want something light enough where she can keep up with me and stuff like that, and it'll still be the right size for her.
Shouldn't she be trying then?
Well, nobody asked you, all right?
He's gonna get it first.
Okay, so there was nothing really new and exciting at this kayak demo. So here's a video of a squirrel eating a piece of bread. Make sure to watch to the end of the video, guys. I got something important for you. Some of you may have heard that we lost a fellow kayaker on Saturday, September 12th during a Great Lakes kayak fishing tournament. His name was Max Boheme. He and his wife are expecting their first child, named Bear, in just a couple of weeks. Sadly, Bear will never meet his father. Please take a moment and visit www.lucidfishing.com/MaxMemorial to make a donation in support of Max's family. There are a couple of donation options at the bottom of the page. VentureTube asks that you keep Max's family in your prayers. If we all do a little, we can do a lot. Thanks, and God bless you all. Come on.